My third story starts with this quote. It says, my sons and daughters, my fathers and mothers, my brothers and sisters, I say unto you, the purpose of God is filled with faith. My sons and daughters, my mothers and fathers, my brothers and sisters, I say unto you, the purpose of God is filled with faith. Just believe. I love the quote because it helps me remember this story. And here it was. There was a son and a father. Son maybe about 3 years old, father, new time father, his first son. And they were playing around in the house, having fun, right? Father and son having fun. And the father said, man, I want my son to trust me. So I'm going to prop him up on these stairs. And I'm going to stand right here. And I'm going to say, son, do you trust me? Son says, yeah, Dad, I trust you. You're my dad. All right, son, well, I'm going to stand right here and I need you to jump into my arms. Well, Dad, I'm only 3. I can't jump that far. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. And the dad says, don't worry, just trust me. Just jump into my arms. I got you. Here's the son scared. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, I want to jump, but I'm on the stairs and I can't. And he can't move and he stands still. So what does the dad do? He recognizes that his son is too afraid. So he said, I'm going to come in closer, son. And he comes in closer. He said, now I'm close to you, son. You can reach out and touch me. Jump and I'll catch you. So his son, he reaches out. He said, okay, I got it. And he jumps. And he, for a moment, scared, he jumps. But his father catches him. And in that moment, he said, wow, I did it. I jumped and I did it. So his father said, great, son, you did a good job. Now we're going to go back to where I originally was. And I'm going to ask you to jump again. So the boy goes back, puts his foot out and says, okay, I don't know. I'm really scared. I'm really scared. He said, son, listen to me. Trust me. Jump and I will catch you. So he remembers that he jumped before and he said, okay, I can do this. I don't know if I can do it. And he jumps. And for that moment in the air, he's wondering, am I going to fall? You said you were going to catch me. I trusted you. You said you're going to catch me, Dad. You said you're going to catch me. And there it was. His dad was right there waiting for him to catch him. The boy, elated with joy, so happy that he took that leap of faith into his father's arms. The dad, so elated that the son took that leap of faith into his arms and they could continue playing. See that story? Let's us understand that there's a man above that we call Father. And his children are right here. Yeah. And he says, son, he says, daughter, he says, my child, jump. Take a leap of faith. Follow your ministry. Preach the gospel. And here we are. I don't know, Father. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's for me. Is it for me? Is it for me? I don't know. I can't. It's so hard. I don't know. Should I leave my job? Should I leave the person that I'm with? Should I be by myself? Should I honor my body the way I need to honor my body? What should I do? I don't know what to do. And all he says is, trust me. Jump. I'll catch you. See that quote of my sons and daughters, my fathers and brothers, my fathers and mothers, my brothers and sisters, I say unto you, the glory, the purpose of God is filled through faith. Each one of us must create a level of faith, a godlike level of faith, a godlike level of trust, because he has that amount of trust in us. He has so much trust in us. He said, the Holy Spirit is here. Never fear, I know my son has come up to meet me, but I've left thy rod and thy staff there for you to comfort you in your weary times. And he's here amongst us. He's here amongst us saying, here you are listening to these 3 stories. Here you are listening to this spice event. Here you are in a community that is plagued with violence. Here you are in a community that is plagued with challenges. And I say unto you, what will you do with it? Will you hearken to the voice of the Lord? Or will you stand cowardly like the young man who was 3 years old and could not jump? See, tonight we're here for a purpose. And the Lord has sent me to say, he needs to see that purpose fulfilled. In whatever capacity possible, he needs to see that purpose fulfilled. Each one of you are thinking of something that you should have done, thinking of something that you could have helped with the community, think of something that you want to do. Why not do it? There's something inside of you saying it. There's something inside of you that's causing you to want to jump. If you create the type of faith that a man named Noah had when he was building that ark, if you create a level of faith like those 3 men that walked in the fire, if you create a level of faith that when Jesus is walking through the land and blessing people, and if you create a level of faith like when the woman was down and all he wanted to do was touch his garment, if you create a level of faith, that in every environment that you're in a place like this, that you can go out and do God's will. You could go out and preach the gospel. You could go out and be that disciple that he has called you to be, if you create that level of faith. There's a quote I really like, and it says, you may say, I want success, and plan for failure. And the reality of this life is, you will get what you prepare for. I say to you, you may say you want success and plan for failure. And the reality of this life is that you will get what you prepare for. So what are you preparing for? Are you preparing for success when we walk out of here? Are you preparing for failure? Did you come here prepared with a goal, with a plan, with an action item? Did you come here prepared? Because this life will let us know that we will get what we plan, what we prepare for. See, each one of us has come here to learn, to grow, to share, to rejoice in the glory of the Lord. Each one of us to receive an anointing. Each one of us. And I've been brought here to do such that. I've been brought here with the Spirit, from the Spirit, of the Spirit, to invoke something in your spirit, to empower you. Hear that word, empower. Remember I said in the beginning the word empower, empowerment. The definition of empowerment means giving the authority to give the authority to you. That's why I'm an empowerment speaker. I give authority to do, because he has given me that authority to act. So I am giving you that authority to act. This event that we're here for, to entertain us, to empower us, to enlighten us, to educate us, has that sunk in? Yeah. Has it sunk in? Empowerment. Whatever it is that you were born to do, destined to do, or whatever it is that you feel inside of you, I urge you, I challenge you. There's a spirit in here pulling at you, tugging at you, saying, I'm presenting you on a stage. I'm preparing a platform. I'm preparing a place for you. I'm preparing a place for you. Will you step? Don't walk out of here the same way you walked in. Every place you go, recognize you're in the midst of the Lord. And tonight we're in the midst of the Lord. So I say unto you, you may say you want success and plan for failure. And the reality is that this life will give us what we prepare for. My name is Jabari Hall. I thank you so much for your time. Please have yourself a wonderful night. God bless you all. Thank you so much for listening, for watching.
Did you enjoy the content? Then click like, click subscribe, and remember, like a tree that grows from a seed, everything that you will be is already inside of you.